Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. I have been out of town. I had to go get a checkup on my little AFib problem. Many of you may not have been around back a few months back, but I had to do that ablation surgery. Some of you out there may have had AFib yourselves before, but anyway, seems like my problem is still with me, but that's neither here nor there, and it's not your problem, because I'm here to talk to you about digital assets. What you're looking at is Abacus Journal. And Abacus Journal is a site that, I mean, I've really enjoyed their articles, but there have been some people in the community and online who had questioned whether their articles were legit, because they have had a lot of anonymous sources. So I actually went back and forth with some of the people at Abacus Journal, and they did a little bit of proving to me that they actually do have some contacts where they say they have contacts. And so I'm not telling you for 1,000% sure, but I am saying that these guys pretty quickly were able to show me some legitimate things. So this is a very interesting article that they wrote, and it's a very I'm calling this video Bakkt to the Future of something. I haven't decided yet, but I'm calling it that because Bakkt represents everything that's coming. And so I wanted to read you a little bit of this. Bakkt Future Products. Bakkt foreshadows future crypto products in dialogue. Now, they first referenced this tweet from Bakkt's Twitter feed, where they say, key to cryptocurrency success is a trusted market price. We are working to create a regulated form of price discovery, which could open the door for other products around crypto. Now remember, and this is the reason, probably the reason that they drew my attention to this article. Remember, one thing I've said since I began this channel is that I know these people, having been a financial advisor. Once they smelled the money and made the decision to get in, futures might be the first product, but they're going to come up with any kind of product you can imagine around finance, and some that haven't even been invented yet. So that's what this article is about, and that's what I wanted to read some of it to you. It says, as if we needed another reason to continue to anticipate the launch of Bakkt, in a late Sunday tweet, Bakkt foreshadowed the future of their ambitions with the following line, which could open the door for other products around crypto. This from a tweet at 4:42 p.m. Deconstructing the backstory on other products is key here. Clearly, Bakkt doesn't aspire to simply create and trade infinitum Bitcoin futures and Bitcoin futures alone. The competitors such as NASDAQ and ErisX push forward with multiple cryptocurrencies and futures that will be traded at their respective launches. Bakkt won't be left behind. To get a bit more clear-eyed on what other products Bakkt may be talking about that will come from a more orderly price book from Bitcoin, take a look at the gold futures markets, spot markets, etc. What type of products has evolved from the physically deliverable gold markets dominated by ICE and parent company Bakkt, parent of the company Bakkt. Orderly gold markets trade better than $100 billion worth of commodity per day. The products that have been born from that type of volume have been the following. Physical gold is readily available in the public from all manner of sources. Gold ETFs have been approved across the board and trade on several exchanges. Gold mutual funds have also become mainstream. Gold derivatives are traded amongst commodity exchanges. Gold futures are also traded across multiple commodity exchanges. Gold options, the collective trading in the above products approaches 500 billion on a daily basis. Can anyone guess who manages the largest gold-based ETFs in the world? Anyone? BlackRock. Yes, that BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager. And their and there just happens to be a story or two out there that connects BlackRock to Coinbase as the two commingled their efforts to on potential ETF products. And I also, this is DAI talking now, I also have seen BlackRock in conjunction with Goldman Sachs, and Goldman Sachs trying to put together ETFs. Goldman Sachs has been tied to Bakkt. So this is getting really interesting, folks. I'm continuing to read here a little bit. This article is so good that I wanted to make sure this all sunk in with you. Bakkt aspires to be the foundation on which firms like BlackRock, State Street, remember State Street video from this morning? Invesco, Vanguard, VanEck, Deutsche Bank create Bitcoin and digital asset ETFs. Collectively, the aforementioned firms manage nearly $4 trillion in ETF assets. $4 trillion. So it makes a bit of sense for Bakkt to have an interest in processing the type of digital asset volumes connected to an ever-expanding ETF ecosystem. And this is the reason that NASDAQ, Bakkt, ErisX, Fidelity have rushed into the custody and the trading markets for Bitcoin and other large market cap digital assets. The fees and profits on ETFs, mutual funds, options, and derivatives are in the tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars per year. Would Bakkt, Fidelity, and NASDAQ really announce large-scale crypto infrastructure if the smartest people in those firms have yet to do extensive due diligence on the expected profits? And those expected profits far outweigh the risks involved in digital assets. Of course, they have put the scales to it, and their eyes have widened at the expected and potential profits. Take a look at some commentary, and then they go on and they do some they show different commentary for Bakkt. But the point is, people, that this is what I've predicted all along, and this is what is happening. You're seeing the convergence, and it's not just Bakkt, but you're seeing all at once. You've got Bakkt, you've got NASDAQ, you've got Fidelity, you've got ErisX, and then you have all of the different companies who are working alongside of those companies to bring all of this and to bring Wall Street to this party. And you and I are sitting here, and in my case, I'm continuing to buy and buy XRP as well as other digital assets just to be parked and ready for the show. And the fireworks show is going to be glorious and I'm excited about it. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that Bakkt to the future is coming. Thanks for listening.